As long as the light stays like this, I think it'll be fine. I mean, I do look like the burglars from Home Alone. That's a very old film. Oh my god, I've just shown my age. Hello guys, it's Joel here, aka Gallucks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today for an autumn winter trends video, I thought I would talk a bit about the trends that I've been loving, I've been seeing, or that I've been wanting to try myself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my Instagram where I post outfits nearly every single day. It's very early in the morning and the sun is shining through my window and some clouds just covered it, that sounded like I was from Somerset. The clouds just covered the sun, so I think it's okay now, but I'm kind of being blinded at the same time. So the first trend that I want to talk about is one that I'm indulging in right now, and that is leather. Over the past few seasons, we've seen leather getting more and more popular in designers' collections on the runway. For example, Gucci, Amiri, to Gallucks, Alexander McQueen, of course Vetements, Fendi, Berluti, and obviously Rick Owens, who always uses leather. And it literally ranges from everything from leather blazers to biker jackets to leather trousers to leather trench coats to leather jumpsuits. Like, there is literally not one piece of clothing that hasn't been made from leather. Whether that be faux leather or real leather, I'm not 100% certain. But I, for one, have always been a big fan of leather or faux leather. This is faux leather. And to see the material being used in more interesting ways is very exciting. I recently purchased a pair of, oh my god, the sun is so bright. I recently purchased vintage leather trousers from ASOS Marketplace, I think, and I'm really excited to start styling them and wearing them in different ways. I think Weekday just brought out a pair of more affordable leather trousers as well, so I might cop those to see what's going on there too. Leather's obviously always been something that has been made into jackets and coats and stuff like that, but seeing men in more kind of androgynous looks to do with leather is definitely very interesting. Next up we have red. Now, I'm honestly obsessed with red. I've had a couple of red pieces in the past few years, but now it's actually considered a trend, like full color block postbox red. This kind of like all red ensemble. The image here is from Givenchy, and I'm very happy to see such a bold color being used more, because we've not really had a lot of bold colors in menswear for a long time. I mean, there was the whole neon phase, but we don't really want to talk about that or go back to that. And blue pops up every now and again, but I'm just really not a fan of like blue clothing. Like, I'm not obsessed. But even from the striking red, like, we also have a range of hues from like maroon kind of colors to more like burgundy, so all along this kind of spectrum of red, which is really exciting. Because earlier in the first half of the year we had that kind of like baby pink or that pastel-y pink, and it's now kind of evolved into this striking red, which is really awesome. Next up, now I hark on about this all the time. I think I did a whole video about chunky boots. I've been obsessed. I got my Bottega Veneta boots around this time last year, so I've had them for about a year now, and I literally am obsessed and have been obsessed with them since then. They're a great staple for your wardrobe. A pair of chunky boots is going to be great for anyone's wardrobe, from your classic Doc Martens to like the more over-the-top things from like Prada or Bottega Veneta. But we have seen an influx of chunky boots lately, and I'm very happy about it. Next up is a trend that I have tried in the past, but definitely want to try it more so now, and I recently picked up a knitted vest. And I'm not sure if this is like, obviously it has been on some fall winter 20 collections, like I think Gucci did one, and I'm sure it has appeared in a lot more as well. But for me, this is a trend that I see more coming from like in Korea, because I feel like the K-pop boys have been wearing this for a long time. The oversized knitted vest like over a t-shirt. And now it's more, I feel like, an Instagram trend. I feel like it's a bigger women's wear trend, because not as many men will want to try this one. But it's definitely there, it's definitely thriving, and it does look really cute. You can go for the classic kind of cable knit vest, which is more like preppy, or you can go for a more like disheveled, destroyed kind of grungy vibe as well. So there's a few different ways you can approach that trend. Next up, now this is more of like a micro trend, I guess, because I saw it in like Bottega and Balenciaga, which are two of my favorite brands, so that's why I'm talking about it. But it is the puffer gilet. Now I did try one a few months ago from Zara and it was hideous. Maybe because it was camo print, that's probably why it was gross. Yeah, Bottega and Balenciaga have released some really nice ones recently, more in the kind of green vibe. Like the Balenciaga one is this kind of bottle green, and the Bottega one, I think you can get in black and more of like a pastel-y green, but they are beautiful. So I really want to try and find a really nice puffer gilet at some point. Maybe I'll cut the sleeves off one of my puffer coats, but I don't think that will end too well. And finally, of course, for winter, it's big coats. Just any coat. Like, I've seen a lot of oversized tailored overcoats in this kind of sense from like Off-White, and Givenchy, and even like Ada Era and stuff like that. But I think everyone's gone in this season. We've got like big shearling coats, we've got leather, we've got trench coats, super oversized, exaggerated silhouettes, always from Balenciaga. Oversized tailoring is still going strong. You've got blazers that are turning in. They might as well be called coats because they are so huge and big. We have super embellished pieces from Dior, McQueen. We have oversized faux fur coats, or real fur, I'm not completely sure again, from Vetements, Raf Simons. Okay, this is way too bright. This literally just got so bright. Is there a cloud coming soon? More big coats from the likes of Belluti, Louis Vuitton, Random Identities. So many brands just going all out with their coats, and I love to see it because it's just so much more exciting than something boring. And that is my list for autumn winter trends for 2020. I'd love to know what kind of trends you're interested in at the moment, if there's any that you are thinking of trying, or maybe there's one you've worn for years. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.